Our enterprise is a part of the Altai Krai Drug Production Holding. At the end of the year, we carried out modernization and began to replace morally and technically obsolete equipment. Our enterprise has various processes for drug production, from filling drugs into bottles to automatic packaging into cardboard boxes. I have been working as a chief technologist for 10 years and know all the technological processes well. I made the choice of new equipment independently, coordinating it with the management before buying. It was not an easy job. There are a lot of equipment on the market. Many processes have changed and become automated. In pharmaceutical production, it is very important to control the quality of raw materials and finished drugs. In production, they check the ratings of moisture level, melting time, transparency, decay time and dissolution, quantitative composition, melting, hardness parameters, thickness, viscosity. In order for the products to be of high quality and fully comply with hygienic requirements, it was necessary to take the choice of equipment seriously. After partial modernization, we decided to produce an ointment for the treatment of skin diseases, the formula of which was developed by our Academy of Sciences. The plan was to test the popularity of the ointment with customers. This required a small installation, at the same time with a simple and understandable way of control. The equipment had to be able to work as in semi-automatic mode. We planned to fill our ointment into 250 milliliters plastic vials. It was a prototype, so the performance of the machine was not the main criterion. We wanted to buy a machine that could be used for dispensing various creams, ointments. Since I had already selected a lot of different equipment for our company, I had a little experience in selecting and remained in contact with some reliable machine manufacturers. I started contacting them by phone and asked if they could produce a dispensing machine for creams and ointments, which would meet my requirements. I specified semi-automatic control, filling accuracy of at least 1%, and the ability to use plastic bottles of different volumes is my main criteria. I was not ready to wait, so I declined. Another manufacturer from China offered me an automatic machine for dosing creams and ointments with manual control. It was rather an option for laboratory research than for industrial purposes. I decided to take a different route and consult with professionals who work in the pharmaceutical equipment supply industry and maybe suggest a different machine option. I searched on the internet for an intermediary from Russia because I once had a bad experience with a Chinese intermediary supplying equipment when a powder filling line was brought to us, but there were no installation documents or technical datasheet. It took us a long time to set up the line. We consulted with the manufacturers on the phone, although they were reluctant to talk to us. I chose 3 vendors online. I looked at the firm's time in the pharmaceutical supply market, the company's website, and the machine's delivery terms as criteria. All companies I phoned to make sure of the professionalism of managers. A specialist from one company said to wait for 5 minutes, but she never listened to me. I didn't like this attitude to the customer. The male manager talked to me like a professional. He asked specific questions about the material of bottles used, possible errors in dosing, told me about the terms of delivery. At the stage of consulting, he suggested an automatic machine for dosing creams and ointments, which I could quickly coordinate with the company's management. The machine was acceptable in terms of features and price. Within a week we concluded a contract for the supply of equipment. The manager informed me about the degree of readiness of the machine 2 weeks before delivery. The specialist emailed a video of our machine. Within 30 days after signing the contract, we received the automatic equipment for dosing creams and ointments and were able to test it. All parts in contact with material are made of stainless steel. The filling volume and speed are adjustable while maintaining high dosing accuracy. Ointment, gel or a viscous homogeneous substance, is loaded into the large hopper. Using the setting system, the operator manually adjusts the amount of ointment per dose. It is possible to calibrate the filling by weight or volume. We were satisfied with the ointment dispenser recommended and supplied by the manager of this company. I realized that I made the right choice of a professional to supply the equipment. People think that everything is easy for professionals in their business, but I am sure that such specialists work to keep us thinking so.